My name is Diogo Sousa Aceves, and I'm making a video about sunk cost. An informal definition of sunk cost is basically like money you've already spent and can't get back, no matter what you do next. Imagine buying a concert ticket, but then you cannot go. The money you spent on the ticket is a sunk cost because you cannot recover it, even if you decide to not attend the concert. A formal definition is sunk cost is an expense that's been already accounted for and cannot be recovered by any future actions or decisions. In economic and business contexts, sunk costs are excluded from future decision-making processes because they remain constant regardless of the outcome of those decisions. Sunk costs is important because they help us make better decisions by reminding us to focus on future benefits and rather than past spendings. A few key reasons why understanding what sunk cost is it helps with rational decision making, financial planning, and helps you coping with previous investments since you cannot change it since it is a sunk cost. There is a formula that can be used to represent sunk cost, which is book value, which is the original cost of the asset or investment, minus salvage value, which is the estimated leftover value of the asset or investment at the end of its use. And whatever you get from that formula is the sunk cost as shown at the top right here in this slide. An example of this is if a company purchased $30,000 worth of machinery, which is your book value, and the machinery has no resale value, which is your salvage value, then the sunk cost would be 30,000 as shown as right here. I also have a graph that shows three different scenarios of sunk cost. The first graph represents the point where decline begins is highlighted right here, indicating when one should recognize a bad investment. It suggests that continuing to invest after this point is likely not a good idea. The second graph, it has a shaded area right here below it, which represents the losses accumulated if the investment is abandoned at this point. It highlights the cost of stopping with investment but implies that further losses can be avoided by not continuing. The last graph right here on the right represents the first shaded area right here, the darker one, represents the same as the second graph right here, and the darker one represents extra losses incurred by continuing on with this action. It represents what could happen if we continue with a bad investment, with it getting worse, not better. Overall, it is very important to make sure we understand the sunk cost of an asset or investment so we can make smart financial decisions. Thank you and have a good day.